Hi, it's Anna here. In this video tutorial, I want to show you how to make this really nice and easy thank you card. I'm making these for my customers actually that have placed an order with me in the last month. And so if you love crafting and are also a small business owner, then let me show you the perfect stamp set for making your own thank you cards. It's called My Small Business by Stampin' Up, and it has a lot of different thank yous in there or things. Then some more specific sentiments for being an amazing customer, for supporting my small business, or just for your order. And then some cute images that go with the theme. So like I said, if you're in need of some thank you cards for your customers, or if you're a crafter and you make thank you cards for other small business owners, then this is also a great set to make those cards. So let me show you how to make this. I listed all the measurements in the video description as well as the supply list that is linked to my Stampin' Up store if you want to buy any of the items that I'm using in this tutorial. Okay, so let me put this up here so you can kind of still see it. All right, we're going to start off with some basic white cardstock here. This is our regular one. It doesn't need to be a specific size. I just want to punch out my label there. So I'm bringing in our hexagon, heartfelt hexagon punch. That's what it's called. So I'm going to take my scrap here and I'm going to punch one label. And then I also want to do something for the inside. So I'm just going to flip this around and punch a second time. All right, so that's some scrap. Sorry, that was a little bit loud, putting that punch aside. By the way, my voice is still a little bit under the weather, let's call it that. So I hope I can make it without the without any coughing fit through this video. If not, I might have to take a little sip or cut that part. So, but anyways, so I have some Cajun Craze ink here, and I'm going to stamp my thank you. And so just inking that up, tap, 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 and then placing it right in the middle of my label. So there we go. And then also on the inside, I haven't shown you, like I said, I'm making these for my customers. So what I like to do is actually have an extra layer or something like this label here. I don't know if you can see that. And it's just, it has a little bit of an extra message there, but I like to put in those, the handwritten message or whatever in here just with a mini glue dot or just a tiny bit of tape runner glue. Just so they can actually take that out if they wanted to and reuse the card for somebody else. Okay, so I decided to go with this little cute shopping bag, and I'm going to bring in some scrap paper here. So, because I want it to be a lighter shade of my Cajun Craze, so I'm going to stamp that off. And then I'm going to stamp it on my label here. So I get a lighter shade, but it's still, I don't need an extra ink pad. So really quick and easy, not many supplies. And then I have my sentiment here, and I'm going to stamp that actually in full ink for supporting my small business. Let's see if I can get that on here straight. So right there. Looks good. And so now I can glue this to the inside. All right, so that's all the stamping we're going to need. I'll put that aside. Yes, I'm going to close my ink pad just to make sure I don't get it on any of my other pieces. All right, so what do we have? I have some designer series paper. This is from the Iconic Celebrations package that we have. This is an online exclusives. Again, I have linked everything in the description of this video. So this piece is 2 7/8 by 2 7/8. So I can easily layer it on some crumb cake that is cut to 3 by 3. Again, just really quick and easy. Let me get this out of the way. We're done with the stamping. So just a little bit of seal. Don't need a whole lot, just a few spots there. And I'm going to layer that on here. Okay, so we can pick that up and move it around a little bit if we need to, wiggle it in place. And now we can put a little bit of, oops, if it will stay on there. So a little bit of Stampin' Seal in the middle. I hope you can see that. Then I'm bringing in some ribbon. This is our pecan pie middle striped ribbons, something like that. Let's see, do I have it flying around here somewhere? Or no, I think I already put it aside. Anyways, in that link in the description. So, and this is about 7 inches long. So I'm just folding that and putting that, let's see, which way do I want it to be? Oops. Yeah, I like it better this way. All right, so now I can just place it in the middle here. All right, and now I can take my main sentiment, flip that over, and put some dimensionals on there. 1, 2, 3, 4. That's all it takes. One in each corner, not in the middle, because that's where our ribbon is going to be. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Just taking that off and placing that on our panel here on top of the ribbon. Maybe a little bit more to the side. All right, I'm always so picky about this, I know. But then again, I'm too lazy to use a ruler, so yeah. There you go. Okay, and then I have some basic white cardstock that is 4 by 5 1/4, and I embossed this with our Forever Plaid 3D embossing folder. And as you can see, it's much bigger than our usual ones. Our usual ones are either 6 by 6 or they're like the half size. And I love that we have these larger ones now, because especially if you teach paper crafting classes or just mass produce cards, then you can now put in like half a sheet of cardstock and make 2 layers for your regular A2 cards bases at once. So I actually cut my cardstock to 8 inches, because it's not going to fit, I think, a whole of like 8.5. And I only need 4 inches and 4 inches. So I cut it to 8 by 5 1/4, because that's the height of my card or my layer that I want, and run it through and cut it in half. And I have 2 panels for 2 cards. So really, really awesome. I can't wait to expand my collection on these new larger embossing folders. So just using a little bit of liquid glue there, because I think my Stampin' Seal is almost out. All right, and then I have some basic white thick as my card base, 8.5 by 5.5, score and folded long side at 4 1/4. So, and it just adds, you know, it's really just one white layer, and it adds just so much fun and texture. You don't need a whole lot of extra embellishments on here. Of course, you can throw in some, you know, some bling. But yeah, I just love the texture of this, and I wanted to show my customers this new embossing folder. All right, now we can go ahead and put some adhesive on here as well, just all around. And now again, trying to place that somewhat in the middle. Let's pick out our card. That's usually making it easier. I think I have it a little bit lower on my other card. Okay, so there we go. Just giving that a second to dry. All right, and like I said, this just goes on the inside with a mini glue dot. So if they want to reuse the card, they could do that. So just taking that off, and then I'll just put that here on the inside. All right, there you go. And that is my card idea for today. Like I said, just a quick and easy card idea for making thank you cards. Again, if you're a small business owner or you make thank you cards for other small business owners, this is a great set to have. My small business. And yeah, if you like this quick and easy video tutorial, then make sure to like this video by giving me a thumbs up. If you want to see more quick and easy card ideas for busy crafters, make sure to subscribe to my channel so you get notified of new tutorials. And in the meantime, you can check out my latest card idea with more fall themed supplies right here. I see you in the next video.